Ooh.
彼女は巨竜の翼下にポツンとそびえ立つ塔を眺めながら、物語の中に高い城壁を築き上げました。
ちょっと待った。ちょっと待った。
とても美しい巨竜だって言うし、会えるといいな。
Listen.
ちょっと待った。
It's gonna be so peak.
ひどいよ。
Golly, bro.
幼い竜は日々成長していきました。魔法使いは彼を愛し、彼だけのための美しいお城、高い塔を築き上げました。
ヒーローとナビア。
What?
近づかないで。君たちを傷つけたくないの。その時、愉快な魔法使いが降臨しました。
みんなありがとう。今の僕から、そしてあの時の僕からお礼を言わせて。お母さんが書いた最後の物語もこれで終わりか。
ドゥリンも友達になりたがってるよ。
We actually get to see him again. This is so cool. Like, look at him.
まさかみんなドゥリンのことを忘れたのか。
運命のいたずらはまだまだ続く。
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Today we will be playing Durin's Story Quest Part 3. Now, we just finished visiting Durin's birthday party where Alice, Ryan daughter, Anders daughter, and Barbeloth were all present, and each one prepared the gift for Mini Durin. And we were also tasked to find a suitable gift for Durin. We saw Ryan daughter in-game again. I think that was the second time that we saw her. Still not actually her, but, you know, I'll take it. The fact that we get to see her now in-game, it's only a matter of time before we actually see her character model. Now, yeah, I'm really appreciating that they're now covering more of just the whole thought process that Anya, Anders' daughter, had with regards to why she wanted to create Mini Durin. And each episode or each part of this story quest, she just keeps being more and more goated as this story quest goes on. And you hear Durin, I can't understand what he's saying, but he's definitely agreeing with me.
それでもみんなと友達になりたいんだ。
Anders' daughter, best parent. Rendezvous with Durin. The book reveals that Durin is bound by a curse born of prophecy. You recall how a blessing once helped him overcome it in Simulanka. Maybe reliving that moment will complete the story. Okay then. How are y'all doing? Have you been enjoying Durin's story quest? Okay. You know what's unfortunate though? The fact that we can't visit that subspace in Durin's Story Quest Part 2. But it's cool. We got our screenshots. And they're still talking about the sky in Natlan. I wonder when they will update that though. Ooh, we got Klee, Fischl, and
この
Diona.
世は振ったサイコロのデメですら運命の神によって決められているという者もいる。
And the cavalry captain without his horses, Kaya. Some say the god of fate calls the outcome of every dice roll before it's even made.
どんなゲームでも勝つために一番大事なことはこの運命の神様に気に入られることなんだ。
And who is that god in this game? Is it Paimon? Probably not.
ガイアお兄ちゃんって本当に運がいいもんね。
Oh, they're playing TCG.
お前の番だぜ。もう一回試してみるといい。
真紅の竜の血を継ぐ者よ。恐れる必要はない。今、そなたに闇夜の祝福を授けた。これでこの無礼な輩を倒せるはずだ。
He's probably like, she's acting up again. But no, I do miss seeing more of Fischl. Fear not, O crimson dragonborn, for I, the Prinzessin der Talong, have bestowed upon you the benediction of the midnight hour, and with it you shall surely smite this usurper. Okay, usurper, heavenly principles, dragonborn Durin, dragonborn Nibelung. I see the wordplay here.
お嬢様はあなたを応援していますよとおっしゃっています。必ずお嬢様からレアなカードの裏面を奪ったものを打ち負かしてください。
That's why. In short, please help me get my cards back. Damn, what kind of card did you lose to Kaya? Limited edition version of your own character card, maybe? Oh. That was cool. They actually gave him... Damn. Trash. That was a trash roll. They actually gave him a shuffling the dice rolling animation.
おっと、ついてないな。
It's the worst
いや、
luck.
むしろ一周回ってついてるって言うべきか？
Not a single pair of elements there.
これは運命のいたずらね。
What? You're fated to lose.
よードリー、それにみんな、英雄騎士のお姉ちゃんとパイモンちゃん、久しぶりだね。
栄誉騎士様、お久しぶりです。お嬢様は対戦に夢中ですので、先月ながら私からご挨拶させていただきます。
And you know what? Durin and Visual, they kind of got the same color scheme going on with the purple.
気にするな。でもカードゲームをするならキャッツテールに行った方がよくないか？なんでこんなところでやってるの？
Probably because of the what happened in the teaser where the cats attacked Durin. He's probably either afraid of them or... Yeah, I don't know.
ルリンの気配が動物を怯えさせるんだ。かつて竜だったからかもしれないな。
Okay, so maybe that's why they attacked him in his teaser. Not just because he was laying on their bed, but probably because of that dragon aura.
普段なら逃げれば済む話だが、キャッツテールの中じゃ別だ。あそこの猫は酒場を自分たちの縄張りとみなしてる。逃げ場がないと思ったら暴力的な行動をとってもおかしくない。
Yep, so Durin got scratched, and we had to relocate to continue our game.
ただ巣を借りて寝ようと思っただけだったのに。
巣？それってソファーのことか？
あのソファーが一番心地いい姿勢で寝れるんだけど、あの黒いボスと仲間たちが厄介で、ディオナさんが間を取り持ってくれて、やっと一つだけ使ってもいいってことになったんだ。
Don't you got a house? You should be living with Albedo or whoever.
でも使えるのは夜だけなんだよね。
Tough luck, huh?
ディオナが助けてくれたんだな。あいつ意外と人助けが好きなのか？
She does. I still remember her anecdote where fucking Razor got poisoned, or he got a tummy ache because he ate the whatever concoction of food bait that Diona made.
一番の理由はドゥリンが酒嫌いだってことさ。ディオナは珍しく気が合う人に出会えたんだ。こんな場所で生きてるくせにもったいない話だぜ。
In all of Mondstadt, Diona found another one who doesn't drink alcohol. She's listening.
モンドのお酒は今の僕にはまだちょっと無理かな。いつかは飲めるようになるかもしれないけど。
無理しなくていいぞ。モンドにいるやつは絶対にお酒を飲まなきゃいけないなんてことはないんだからな。
友達をもっと作るために人間との触れ合いについて学びたいんだ。でもそういう場では結構お酒が出てくるのが普通で。
Hey, you don't need to do that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't need to keep up with others to whether it's drinking or smoking, just to socialize. Go do you, man. Go do you.
だから代わりに七星召喚を学んでるんだ。これも一種の触れ合いだけど、お酒を飲む必要はないし、断罪の皇女様の指導も受けられるしね。
七星召喚でも友達はできると思うぜ。
Oh, brother, you should meet one of our friends in Sumeru.
テイワットを駆け回ってるやつに頼ってみたらどうだ？こいつならガイアにも勝てるぞ。
You know, it's funny, I haven't actually played TCG in a long time. Like, I think ever since Natlan started, I haven't been to that cafe in quite a long time.
残念ながらこの運の悪さはスメールの七星召喚チャンピオンでも救えないだろうな。
So, you know.
確かにあまりいいとは言えないな。でも次こそ運命を変えられるかもしれないぞ。
こいつがこの出目を出したのはこれで3回目だ。ずっとこの調子さ。
You trash.
運命の神が本当にいるならこの少年にもっと目を向けてやるべきだな。サイコロの面を増やしてやった方がいい。
はあ、もう負けちゃったのかな。
祝福を受けた竜の末裔も運命のいたずらには敗れてしまうというの。
Sanctified by the power of benediction, succumb to the fate's insidious snares.
ねえ、そんなに落ち込まないで。次は絶対勝てるよ。ほら、ドドク貸してあげる。モモがドドクは幸運をもたらすって言ってたな。
Yeah, when are we gonna see Klee and Alice in one scene? In a scene together? Oh, maybe this is what Durin had in his teaser too? Like when he was writing the letter on the table, and then it looks like he had like a deflated Dodoko. Maybe Klee actually gave it to him so that he'd have better luck of having his message or letter delivered to.
ありがとうクレイちゃん。でも僕はこれからもっと大事な用事があるんだ。
Right.
そっか。
Got a mission
わ
to
か
go
った。
to.
魔法の本に次の章のヒントが出たのか？
うん。今回はどこに行けばいいのかもう分かった気がする。ついてきて。
Okay. This is cool though.
運命のいたずら。
モンドでお前に会うなんて珍しいな。時間があったら一杯どうだ？
Hey, if you're treating, for sure. What about Klee?
栄誉騎士のお姉ちゃんとチビドゥリンのお兄ちゃんは大冒険しに行くの？でもクレイ、今日は神団長にここを離れちゃダメって言われてるんだ。帰ってきたら冒険のお話を聞かせてね。
Hey, Alice will tell you all about it. Don't gotta worry.
お酒の匂い、絶対あいつだにゃ。
Kaya? Ooh, head to Storm Terror's lair with Durin. We're actually gonna see this interaction. Okay. Ooh, I wonder what Duvalin.
物語に登場する竜はどんな根城に救うのでしょう。
I wonder how their interaction is gonna go. But maybe they've already met, or maybe not. In what sort of castle might a storybook dragon dwell? Old Mondstadt.
魔法使いは風と共にやってきた巨竜に答えを求めました。
Ooh. So Anders' daughter consulted with Duvalin about maybe Mini Durin?
彼女は巨竜の翼下にポツンとそびえ立つ塔を眺めながら物語の中に高い城壁を築き上げました。
First of all, this music takes me all the way back to Yo, this music is peak, man. Takes me all the way back to 1.0. First stumbling upon this area, now it made you feel that that isolation, that loneliness that this ruins like just exuded. That's why I love exploring areas in this game. And I think other than the Liyue one with Guizong's Lullaby or something, like this and that one in early Genshin were the only songs that we had, or the only tracks that we had where there was like some bit of vocals here and there. But this is a cool shot too. Let me take a screenshot. Okay, let's continue. From afar she beheld a solitary castle, standing lonely beneath its wings, and wrote it into words.
高い壁は波風こそ遮っても同時に影を落とすもの。影の中で眠る物語の枝は成長できないものです。
Enveloped by their shade, the story's bows were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward.
これが新しいヒントだよ。現実世界の竜が暮らしてそうな場所に行ってほしいんじゃないかな。
Find a place where dragons live, and this time in the real world. Hey, you know there's this place called Natlan? Okay, we'll stick with Mondstadt.
聞いた話ではモンドにはちょうどそういう場所があるそうだね。
確かにあるな。
Are we gonna see Duvalin pull up?
そこに住んでる竜の名前はトワリンって言うんだって。とても美しい巨竜だって言うし、会えるといいな。
The last time that we saw Duvalin was, I think, was it Golden Apple Archipelago? Right? Or maybe one of the Mondstadt Windbloom events in a cutscene, or yeah, a cutscene. But yeah, I think the last time was in Golden Apple Archipelago. Damn. Okay, so this is the first time that he'll possibly meet him.
そうだな。で、ちょっと待った。トワリンとデュリンを合わせていいのか？
Right?
昔あんなことがあったんだぞ。
But I think Durin is, yeah. I mean, Duvalin is going to understand that it's not really the same Durin. No, this Durin is different.
でも、どう説明すればいいんだ？まあいいか。オイラたちがいるし、なんとかなるよな。
And Barbados probably already gave him a heads up like, yo, this kid different. It's not the same one. You know what would be cool? Is if Duvalin also became playable. That'd be fire. Like you have a team of Durin, Duvalin, Albedo, and then Venti.
お、どうかしたの？
You probably might get pieced up in here, bro.
なんでもない。出発しようぜ。
Better watch out. Nah, this is cool. Yo, I love Not Try. Just takes us back to all of the goated places that we've been to, revisiting older characters, older plot lines. This is not really the Not Cry arc on Quest, but it's still part of the Not Cry patch, right? Yeah, when we eventually get Venti's Story Quest Part 2, maybe a Dornman Port expansion. I mean, they teased it with, Listen. what I was saying, like when they eventually get to expanding more of Mondstadt's areas, that's gonna be so peak.
ひどいよ。
Golly, bro. Because we'll get to see how much they have improved when we compare how newer areas in Mondstadt look compared to how they looked back then. Like the architecture, the design, the interiors. Yo, imagine if they made Dormanport like Beta Harbor. It's Beta Harbor, right? That one area in Sumeru where it just got added, but there wasn't anything in it but a few NPCs. Definitely not, right? They won't do Mondstadt dirty like that. And have y'all seen that like that theory where Venti's statue in the middle of the, like right before you enter the cathedral in Mondstadt? Like if you try to look at the letters that are ingrained around the that statue, like it says Gateway to Celestia. What the hell is that? Okay, are we gonna fight? We're gonna
こ
fight
こが
Rivalin?
トワリンの住処なの？
Yeah, in the past we had to jump him along with the Animal Archon.
そして嵐に巻き込まれて。
風に吹き飛ばされないか心配なら僕の服の裾を掴んでていいよ、パイモン。
おいらの心配はしなくていいぞ。行こうぜ。
Oh. They dived right in. Enveloped by their shade, the story's bows were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward. Are we possibly going to see that scene? Ooh. Possibility bestowed by the
幼
Mary.
い竜は日々成長していきました。魔法使いは彼を愛し、彼だけのための美しいお城、高い塔を築き上げました。しかし物語の魔法使いは歳月には勝てず、やがて星よりも遠い場所へと行ってしまいました。竜の子は突然一りぼっちになったのです。そこで彼は友達を作るために町を出てみました。
Look at Mini Durin.
しかし彼は予言の通り悪竜の爪と牙、そして鱗を持っていました。善良な竜の子は他人を傷つけることを怖がって
Aw.
母の作ってくれた塔に隠れ、二度と出てこなくなりました。
That's sad, yo. So we're only in part 3 and I guess Anya is already... She's already gone. What?
おお、今回はそのまま物語の世界に入ったみたいだな。この
This
章って
castle
シモランカの話だよな。
brings back a lot of memories. Goated summer event.
僕もだよ。祝福の森から来た妖精さんにオルビッ
Nilo,
ト城から来た国王陛
Navia
下、
King,
それから
Kirara.
箱の中にいた猫さん。
あ、それってニーローとナビアとキララのことだよな。
うん、カサッチもいたよね。そういえば変な話だけど、最近彼と会うといつも変な感じがするんだ。
どんな
Of
感じだ？
何か心配事がある様子なのに何も教えてくれないんだ。表に出してたわけじゃないけど僕にはわかるよ。
その、あいつはいつもそうだから。
probably that thing about Dottore. Did this happen before or after the events of Acts 5 and 6 in Nodcry? I've noticed the same thing. Next time you get the chance, Just ask him.
まずはお母さんの願いを叶えないとね。
今一番大事なのはこの章を保管することだぞ。もう一回お前を見つけてお前にかかってる呪いを解いてやるぜ。
この日、突然とある冒険者の一団がやってきました。彼らは竜の子を助け、運命の呪いを解くのだと豪語しました。しかし立ちふさがる幾重もの城壁を前に途方に暮れてしまいました。
Are you gonna give us a hint? Maybe?
おい、嘲笑ってないでヒントをくれよ。
竜の子はこの地の中心にある高い塔に閉じこもっているようです。たどり着くには心を阻む障壁を乗り越えねばならないでしょう。
今回もまた大変そうだな。
僕がやってみるよ。
Okay, let's see what you got
何
then.
かいい方法を思いついたのか？
塔に隠れている竜の子がかつての僕だとしたら、他人を拒絶する手段はあれしかない。ついてきて。
Fate's accursed wiles.
あの
Ain't that the
望
same
遠
thing Thurshel
鏡、
said?
この魔法道具、見覚えがある。きっと役に立つはずだよ。
Yo, just seeing the architecture of Simyalanka again. I'm glad they did this for his story quest. Yeah, when are y'all gonna bring back Simyalanka as playable permanent map? Please? A set of magical building blocks from Simyalanka, said to change in mysterious ways when used with a magical telescope. Approach them to pick up these blocks, though you cannot carry them far. After picking up a block, hold the splice button to enter splicing mode. At this time, you can move the toy building blocks to glowing connection points before releasing the splice button to complete the splicing. When close to a connection point, you can press the button to easily complete the splice. After placing the building blocks onto the base in front of the magical telescope, you can observe them through the telescope to compare their relative size and position in space. This allows you to project the blocks farther away or retrieve distant blocks. Giant building blocks from Simyalanka, also known as soaring toys for their remarkably bouncy tops. Jumping from their tops launches you high into the air, making them perfect for getting over obstacles or reaching high places. Yep, these are the same ones that were mostly around the mining area, from what I can remember. It helps you hop from one place to another. Okay. What was that? Ha. They already knew someone was gonna try that. Damn, let me explore a little. Okay. What do we have here? Okay.
Wow! あの積み木、でっかくなったぞ。
この羽ばたく積み木を使えば障害物を乗り越えられると思う。
Ooh. Okay.
気をつけて。
I think this is the first battle we've had in this
運命の変わり目。
story quest.
輝くコブラの姿を現せ。光を灯せ。はっ。
Maybe I should use the
ばいいんだ？
とりあえず全部見て回ろう。
Right, maybe I should be using his more single target version. No, I can't wait for the day that Ryan daughter becomes playable. She's going to be, right, Toyo? Yo, she better be, man. Like, she's top 5 most anticipated playable characters for me. Can you imagine, like, a team, a lineup of just Durin, Albedo, and then... Oh, what the hell? Durin, Albedo, and then... Ryan daughter? That'd be so goated.
週末の嘆き。
Even if they don't synergize at all, I don't care, I'ma use them. Is that Wheel? What are you doing here, buddy? Let me
こ
explore
の積み木
first.
どこかで役に立ちそうだね。
Okay, we're supposed to get that block. Oh,
おい、下で誰かが動けなくなってるみたいだぞ。
is that Princess
塔に
Semest?
向かって突き進
Or
むか、
Simei?
一旦降りて助けに行くか、客人たちは悩みました。
この先に塔への道があるのか。ルリンについてこうぜ。
Nah, we'll rescue them. We'll help
ここ
them
暗
out.
いぞ。
あそこ火が灯ってる。行ってみよ
There's a oh, this is Kirara. Okay. Yeah, this has to be Princess Semest, right? Then I don't remember any names from
お前ら、
the llamas.
空飛ぶ精霊さん。あなたも竜の子の呪いを解くために来たの？ここに足を踏み入れる勇者が他にもいたなんてね。さあ、私のパーティーに参加して。ニーロとナビア？
What? Oh. Okay, so that's why it's like a retelling of breaking Durin's curse.
ニーロ？私はモモンガの妖精だよ。
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Nilo.
ナビアって誰のこと？私はキリンの国王よ。
And there's the Navia voice. I don't think this is the real them. More like how Durin remembers them.
う。確かにそうだね。ほら、箱の中の猫さんもいる。
Kirara.
キララ。箱の中の猫さん。オイラたちは敵じゃないぞ。
Nice.
オイラたちのシムランカでの冒険も物語の一部だったわけだし、みんなに会えてもおかしくないぞ。
Now, if we weren't here, I wonder what Paimon and Lumine would look like.
そうだね。モモンガの妖精さん、キリンの国王陛下、そして箱の中の猫さん。一緒に行こう。
城壁の陰には竜の子の孤独が潜んでいました。どれだけ竜の子と友達になりたくても、竜の子の呪いを解いてあげたくても、みんなは影の中を進むことはできません。彼女たちは目の前にある炎の光から離れられないのです。果たして奇跡はいつ訪れるのでしょう。
Yo, this torch looks like it came straight out of Minecraft.
お、そうなのか。この影のせいで私たちは前に進めないの。竜の子は私たちに会うのが怖いみたい。炎の光がもっとあればいいのに。あんたたちはどうしてこの影が平気なの？
僕が君たちが必要としてる炎を持ってるからかも。 この物語を保管したら何か変わるかな。みんなに出会う前、僕は自分には永遠に友達なんてできないと思い込んで、近づいてきてくれる人を全員拒絶してた。でもある奇跡が君たちを僕のもとに導いてくれたんだ。今度は僕がその奇跡になるよ。
よくわからないけど、あなたたちも竜の子の呪いを解きに来たってことでいいのかな。
うん、ついてきて。
Hey, that's what's up. I like we're seeing more of it now, how more and more confident Durin's becoming. At least compared to Act 1, right? Or Part 1 of this story quest. Oh, okay. Did we miss any treasures? Thank you, good sir. Is that supposed to be wheel?
この望遠鏡、積み木が足りないみたいだな。
さっき手に入れた積み木を試してみよ
Yeah, push it right
ま
there.
だ足りないみたいだな。他のところも探してみようぜ。
Don't worry, we got the other one here. Bring it back. There we go. Okay, grab the block. Put it right there. Right here. What? Huh? Okay. What? Oh, okay. Right here. And push it right out there. There we go. Ooh. That ink popped up again. We're about to make a decision. Thank you for the primos. Let the miracle happen once more. あ、
ジュリン、やめろ。物語の中のチビ竜、落ち着け。
you see the silhouette of Big Durin?
近づかないで。君たちを傷つけたくないの。
孤独と恐怖によって作り上げられた心の檻がみんなの視線を遮りました。冒険者たちは竜の子の落とした影を見ることしかできませんでした。
Loneliness and fear had built a cage around his heart, shutting out all who would look upon him, and thus all the adventurers could see was his shadow.
そんなことないぞ。オイラたちが手伝ってやる。
来ないで。
そして竜の子は口を閉ざしました。
そんな、一体どう説得すればいいんだ。
ねえ、もしまだ僕の声が聞こえるのなら、話を聞いて。爪も牙も鱗も逃れられない呪いなんかじゃない。君はそれに打ち勝って友達をたくさん作るんだ。嘘だと思うだろうね。すでに何度も試して失敗した後だから。でも今回は違うんだ。君の友達を連れてきたよ。
本当？ちびりゅうちゃん、私はモモンガの妖精だよ。呪いを解く方法を探すのを手伝いたいんだ。お話ししてくれない？
私はキリンの国王よ。心配しないで。あんたを怖がったりしないから。
私はただの箱の中の猫だけど、友達になりたいんだ。みんなが僕の友達？
Oh, is that a moon symbol I'm seeing on the side there?
君が逃げ続けた未来でも、みんなは友達になってくれるよ。僕が保証する。
There's one missing here though, right? Hat guy?
だから、受け入れてくれる？
しばらくの沈黙の後、塔の影は重い足音を響かせました。しかし、足音の主が一行の前に姿を現すことはありませんでした。
It's cool too how the shadow, like the silhouette is kind of like, I don't know what's the right term, but it's kind of like distorting, where you can see the shadows waving around or flowing, and possibly to symbolize how that dragon, that evil dragon, is just like a facade built up of him trying to isolate himself in fear of hurting others.
心の檻から出てもなお、自身の鋭い爪と鱗からは逃れられなかったのです。
こんな姿じゃ友達に会いに行けないよ。
大丈夫。みんなで運命の女神にちびりゅうちゃんを呪いから、邪悪な竜の爪と鱗から救ってくださいって願って祝福を送ればいいんだよ。
ああ、前と同じ感じだな。運命の女神にお願いすればいいの？
その時、愉快な魔法使いが降臨しました。
Of course.
こんにちは、ちびりゅうちゃん。心配しないで。みんなの祝福があれば、ちびりゅうちゃんの願いもきっと叶うから。
アリス？いや、物語に出てきた愉快な魔法使いか。
そう、私は愉快な魔法使い。この地の創造主でもあるのよ。そして物語の魔法使いは私の親友で、この地の運命の女神でもある。
Right, because Story Witch or Fate, because she wrote the book, right? So naturally she gets to dictate the fate of its characters.
私は約束を果たすために、私の知ってる中で2番目に強力な魔法を彼女に貸しに来たの。
Second is the first one that, that book that you were trying to hide from Klee.
この魔法を使えば、彼女は世界を作れるわ。もちろん、あなたの願いを叶えることもできる。みんなの祝福を得られればね。
Shall have the power to create an entire world. That's your second strongest spell? How cracked of a character is she? Like she can just pull up pocket dimensions here and there.
その前に、物語の魔法使いの代わりに確認させて。あなたは、みんなから祝福を授かりたい？
Has to come from you, bro. You gotta want it first.
僕はやっぱりみんなと友達になりたい。みんな祝福してくれる？
Of course. Just like last time.
この物語はもっと早く終わらせてもよかったのかもしれません。それでも冒険者たちの祝福はもう一つの可能性を作り出しました。しかしその時の彼らは、その祝福が贈り物となるか試練となるかなど知る由もありませんでした。
またなんか言い始めたぞ。ヒントが欲しい時はだんまりのくせに突然出てきて意味深なこと言い出すんだよな。
I mean, yeah, trial. Yeah, the blessing of becoming a human. You know, the troubles and trials and tribulations that comes with it. That we've seen throughout the course of Act 5 and even Act 6, right? Throughout Not Cry. Ever since we saw Durin again. So it is a blessing, but it also brings more challenges his way.
試練。みんなの世界に来てからシムランカではなかった悩みや避けられない戦いに直面してきた。試練っていうのもあながち間違いじゃないのかもしれない。でもそんな試練がなければ僕はみんなと知り合えなかった。だから僕はやっぱり あの時の僕に祝福を送るよ。
He's come farther than he would have if he just stayed cooped up and, if he rejected the blessings of his friends in changing his fate. The fact that he did accept it is what led to him being here. Even having the chance to, reflect on everything that's happened to him ever since. And being the one to also tell this Durin in this story, you'll be alright. You'll have friends. You'll break free from the curse that's been laid upon you by fate. It's all possible because he accepted that blessing.
そう来なくっちゃな。ドリン、またあの願いを叶えようぜ。
みんなありがとう。今の僕から、そしてあの時の僕からお礼を言わせて。
勇敢な冒険者パーティーの面々は竜の子の話に耳を傾けました。彼らは彼のために呪いを解くと決心し、数々の困難を乗り越えました。そして竜の子に祝福を捧げ、運命の女神に願いました。やがてついに願いは聞き届けられました。竜の子は悪竜の鱗を脱ぎ、薄暗い塔を抜け出すことができたのです。しかしこの地を離れ新たな世界に踏み出した時、彼は祝福が贈り物であると同時に試練でもあったことを理解するでしょう。運命のいたずらはまだまだ続く。
And as far as the little dragon was concerned, the tricks of fate had just begun. Oh, we're back. That shit was bright as fuck.
前みたいに願いを叶えられたな。
これがお母さんが書いた僕の話なら、この章で終わりになるのかな。
確かにこれでこの物語は完成したってことでいいのか。
There's more
イ
to
ンク
it.
使い切らないで済んだな。アリスからの任務を無事達成できたぜ。
I mean, we didn't even get to use the ink, right? But it did pop up. That's why I thought that we were gonna have to make, another decision. Time to return the book, huh?
あ
I
い
don't
つ
think
の方
so.
から連絡してくれないと無理だな。
お母さんが書いた最後の物語もこれで終わりか。
なんだか名残惜しそうだな。
シムランカで生活してた頃、お母さんがこの世にいる気がしてたんだ。物語の中の出来事に触れている間、ずっとお母さんの物語を聞いているみたいだった。でも今は
ルリン、
Don't worry, we're all here for you.
そうだぞ。みんなモンドでデュリンを待ってるぜ。
そうだね。
そういえばずっと走り回ってたからかお腹が空いてきたぞ。
Of course.
町に戻ってみんなとごちそうを食べようぜ。デュリンのお母さんの思いも果たせたし、お祝いだ。
綺麗な巨竜に会えなかったのはちょっと残念だったな。
Right? I thought we were gonna see an interaction between Durin and Duvalin.
楽しみにしてたのか。トワリンもいつもここにいるってわけじゃないからな。でもいつかきっと会えると思うぞ。
Are you hiding, Duvalin? Are you scared? He's probably away, trying not to ruin this moment for Durin.
そうだね。僕のお母さんのお祝いなら僕がおごるべきなのかな。
友達としてお祝いしたいからオイラと旅人におごらせてくれ。
Of course, you had to rope me in.
人間社会のルールって難しいね。
The ruin guard right
ほ
there.
ら、ドゥリンも友達になりたがってるよ。
No way! Ooh, Yo, he looks so cool. Did they improve his model? He looks massive. Look at how tiny Venti looks. So yep, I guess yeah, they didn't want to ruin the moment for Durin. Venti said, "See, he wants to be friends with you too." Nah. They actually brought him out. You actually get to see him again. This is so cool. Like, look at him. Yo, can we get like a character anecdote for Venti? Just so we could see more of Duvalin, like in cutscenes? Not animated or CG cutscenes, but in actual in-game cutscenes like this. And it's crazy too, that we get to see Celestia right there in the back.
まだその時じゃないか。今回の物語はもっといい結末を迎えられるよね。
Oh, what does that mean? But the moment hasn't come, at least not yet. In any case, the story should have a better ending this time, don't you think? Look at the scale of this dude. Are they gone? Ain't no way they're not here.
属性を見下ろさん。やっ。遅い。
Okay. Maybe in the final part of his story quest? Or in another Mondstadt like interlude or something?
結構時間が経ったけど、みんなまだいるかな。
冒険は無事終わったようだな。お祝いに一杯どうだ。
ちょっと、ここはお酒禁止。英雄騎士のお姉ちゃんとちびドリンのお兄ちゃん、今日の大冒険の話を聞かせてや。
Oh, they're looking at Durin.
ごちそうを食べながら話すぜ。やったー。
すみません、ちょっとお聞きしたいんですが、今ドゥリンって言いませんでした？ドゥリンって雪山に落ちた悪竜のことですよね。
Okay, so the public doesn't know yet about Durin.
そんなこと言わないでよ。ドゥリンお兄ちゃんは雪山の悪竜じゃないもん。アルベドお兄ちゃんが言ってた。とにかくすっごく不思議なんだよ。
That's interesting. Are they gonna start hating on him? Like throw rocks at him?
マージョリーはデュリンを初めて見たのか？だったらこういう誤解があっても仕方ないよな。
いや、ドゥリンに初めて会ったとしても話としては知ってるはずだ。
Oh.
この件はモンドで知れ渡ってる。
みんな。
雪山の悪竜とはどういう関係なんだ？
I guess they must have heard of Durin, but they're still probably confused and terrified of him because they don't understand the entire context of it.
頭に竜のような角が生えてますよね。まさか
みんなドゥリンのことを忘れたのか？
What?
そんな。
運命のいたずらはまだまだ続く。
Yo, Durin, do not use your ult right now. Ooh. Oh, his eyes
気を
turn
つけろ。
red. Stay calm. What the hell is going on? Okay, absorb that abyssal energy.
Keganinはいないよね。
You asked Barbara to tend to Durin and then settled him in a guest room.
バーバラにも見てもらったわ。大した問題はなさそうだけど、危険な力と戦ってたからか、すごく体力を消耗してるわ。
He was fighting that abyssal aura around him.
しばらく休まないと目覚めないかもね。
何があった？誰か説明してくれ。
簡単に言うと、ルリンと親しかった俺たち以外、モンドの人たちは全員彼のことを忘れてしまってる。
なんでこんなことになったんだ？
Is it Irminsul? Like, because Durin, mini Durin is tied to real life Tevat Dragonspine Durin, right? Like, is it overwriting? Kind of like it's overwriting the new save file that we made, where that save file included new mini Durin. So maybe that's why the people are forgetting about him. Like Irminsul is slowly starting to erase all of that new save file. And then other than the closest people to him, like the effect of the memory wipe is slowly affecting just the people outside of his close circle. And then eventually it'll lead to everybody else forgetting him too.
それよりも重大なのは、彼の中にあるアビスの力が暴走しかけている点だ。何か関係があるかもしれない。
アビスの力を抑えられなくなったドゥリンは、モンドにとって非常に危険な存在になる。
Yeah, where is Albedo?
確かに、こういうことはあいつに頼るしかないな。
そうだな。アルベドに戻ってもらえるよう、代理団長として手紙を出そう。その間は騎士団で彼の面倒を見ることにする。
今はそうするしかないな。
Right, he's probably still in Nodcry.
それからこの本は私が保管する。もし読みたかったら私の執務室に来てくれ。
Okay.
デュリンの今の状態がこの本のせいだって思うのか？
It's possible.
アリスからの連絡も来ないしな。機会があったらまた本の中に戻ってみようぜ。
Okay.
命に別状はないわ。心配しないで。
クレイはドゥリンと遊びに行くのを楽しみにしてたんだがな。ドゥリンの状況についてはまだ言わないでやってくれ。
彼が目を覚ましたら騎士を通じて知らせる。
Okay, she did say to consult her if we need to investigate the book again. Is it here though? Ooh.
ジン団長から手紙が届いたぞ。デュリンが目を覚ましたんだってさ。
What the hell?
早く行こうぜ。
What? The book was right here, right? Did I miss that interaction? Did I just miss a cutscene related to that book? Because the reset happened. But yeah, I guess that is just the entirety of at least my part 3. Because the book in here just disappeared after the reset happened. I mean, we can look up, you can see the blade from Noel's anecdote. But yeah, this was shorter compared to the other parts of Durin's story quest, like part 1 and part 2. But it was cool seeing, again, seeing Duvalin, seeing Venti. Seeing Venti also talk about how it's not the right time yet for them to, like, meet or be friends. Seeing Duvalin's model again, it seems like they upscaled his, like, the quality of his design a bit. I mean, we've never really seen him that close, at least not in a long time. Definitely looks like there's better textures, details when it comes to his design. But yeah, going back to that whole the people of Mondstadt forgetting Mini Durin, it probably has something to do with Irminsul, right? The same symptoms, like people forgetting that person. At least the ones close to Durin, you know, they still remember him. But everyone else, they essentially forgot the events of Durin being reborn as a human. So is it like Irminsul overwriting or deleting, like, again, that new save file that we made for Mini Durin, and it's only recognizing still the original Durin? Is this the fate that Barbeloth was talking about? Like how you can't separate him from his namesake, the original Durin? Are they turning into one complete being? Or is evil Dragonspine Durin taking over because of Irminsul shenanigans? But yeah, either way, we'll be doing Durin's Story Quest Part 4. And we never really even got to use the magical ink this time. Because usually we have to make like a decision. Like there's a decision tied to those inks being used up. And in this one, we never really got to do any of that. It was cool to see Nilu, Kirara, and Navia too, even though they're not actually there. Like they're in the form of the paper squirrel, the llama, and then the box, the Komani Express box. And we never really got to see Wanderer, right? Because during that scene in Similanka when we were all transforming Mini Durin, he was there. So the fact that he wasn't here this time. But yeah, if I did miss something, I mean, y'all saw it, right? The book was just right here and then the reset happened, it disappeared. But if I did miss something, might just have to watch it on YouTube or something. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.